Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, everybody. Thanks a lot for joining us. We are here and we are live. And guys, I have underestimated this midweek. Fist bump to you all on arrival. I thought we were going to be setting up for, I know there was some stuff on, right? But setting up for this and having a look at all the predicted lineups to go through. This is a big midweek. This is a big chunky one. Fist bumps to you all on arrival. Good to see you all live and loud here with us ahead of some midweek deadline drama. And we missed it last week when I was away and I suffered midweek. I could have done a lot better, but didn't really get much out of it. I'll be back later on tonight if you're watching this after we've been live or live. Fist bump to you all. But we're straight out the traps, so I'm not sure as many of you here straight away. But we're back tonight. We've got a wee bit of maybe card crafting. I'm not sure I've got any card rewards as such, but we hit some streaks. We've picked up a batch of essence and we'll have some fun tonight with all that. But yeah, I think the best place or the best thing to do is just get stuck straight into it, because this midweek, I had to double check. I was looking at a midweek. This looked like a weekend. There was so much going on. Now, MLS has a later deadline, as does Belgium and Japan. So there's less time pressure on that, unless you're playing All-Star or under 23, anything like that. However, we just click at the top and work our way down. We've got one game in Argentina this midweek. We've got Boca Juniors away to Defensa. I think it's a good game for Boca. Defensa are normally one of those teams that when they crop up, you're like, oh yeah, this could be good. They've got Aaron Molinas in midfield, so maybe not a complete write-off, but there we go. Get Argentina knocked off quickly. We've got a wee bit of AFC Champions League. We've got the second leg for Machida Zelvia hosting Al Ali from the UAE. And Kosi Tani came up big time. Had to kind of get my breath back there, sorry. But Kosi Tani came up big time in the first leg. I'd love to see Machida go further and Tani to get a massive score. We have a full slate of Austrian Bundesliga. We've got the big one. We've got Salzburg at home to Austria Vienna. I think these teams are like sitting third and fourth right now. So it certainly has connotations on the league and whatnot. But I don't think it's directly on the title just yet. There's maybe some more games left to go. But yeah, Austria Vienna, they're still in the mix here. Salzburg are within touching distance. Really big game for the home side. Karimo, as they call him in Austria. Alaj Begovic is hitting some nice form. Kjaergaard is back fit. Bidstrup has been ever present this season. And between Gaetano, Vertessen and Kanate, this is a nice midweek team. Also a huge fan of Kratzig. The boy Drexler, by the way, watch out for him. He's one maybe for next year. Anyone for Austria Vienna that really catches the eye? Lite Suk is on left wing. Dragovic, Plavitic. They did have a third centre back that we liked. Weisinger, I don't think it was him. So maybe somebody's missing. No Egestine either. I know Harry Trades is sore about that. Or was it Harry? Yeah, I'm sure it was Harry. Was that Eggy boy? We've got Blau-Schweiss Linz hosting the Pellets. Yeah, I'm not really. Ronnie Valdo and Weissman up front, so goals expected for the home team here. This Duric catches my eye, but I'm not sure why. Otherwise, nobody really to mention there for the Pellets. Sturm Graz at home to Lask. Lask recently announced their collaboration agreement with Ajax of Amsterdam. So watch out for them next year. And I know some of you guys, depending on how you do your Sorare collections or whatever, you might be interested in that. If you're a little Ajax stacker already, Linz could be a nice wee parallel to run. Maybe some sort of feeder actions on the go there, some sort of cross-pollination. Guys that don't make it at Ajax, kill it in Austria. Prospects go to Ajax. That kind of vibe, you know. Kudjakov in goals. Sidi Jata up front. Kitishvili. Oh, and another Georgian. Mamagishvili. He sounds good. Ryan Fosso in midfield as well. With John Gorenk Stankovic. Rapid Vienna against the Hartberg. Erkin Kara. Amani. Serge Philippe Raouyau. Willfinger, he's been good this year, hasn't he? Willfinger. Reed take on Grazer. I'm not sure there's any players of note here, so it's on screen and it's off screen. And then we've got Altak home to Tyrol. And I thought this said Adamola Lookman, by the way, but it's Adamola Ola Adebomi. Cool. Taffner in midfield, Jamie Lawrence at centre back, Kiekstal in goals. Fun little spine of a team here. They had the other Sabitzer. Oh yeah, he's not fit. The opposition, anyone of note? Stojanovic, the keeper. Another Ouedraogo Guganig. He's been around for a bit. In Austria, there we go. We've got Belgium. They've got a later deadline, so we'll maybe skip by that for now. We'll cycle back. Palestino. Anyone interested in those three players that they're playing? China, we've got some games. Jesus. Everything's happening this midweek. Jeffinho. Kunimoto, Felipe. I think the Felipe has been known to be good, but I don't know any of those other guys. This game here, Shanghai Shenhua, João Carlos Teixeira is on. Rafael Ratao, I think he's got like a purple kit. Is it Japan or Toulouse or something? I forget. Manafana in defence. Yoyoboa for the other team. And in the last game we have Jordi and Mbuya and Davidson. Ooh, big China cards in play. Colombia. Don't think there's any teams here, so that's fine. Croatia. Now we're Zagreb are away to Istra. Now that's normally a plum game, isn't it? Not really too sure how the top of Croatia sits as we find it today. Yeah, Zagreb's got it, haven't they? Really? Istra. Yeah, they're dead in the water, I suppose, aren't they? So probably a good week for Zagreb away from home. So maybe it's not super amazing, but full strength team there except for Scott McKenna. Livakovic is back in. Beljo leading the line. Stojkovic has had the season of his career so far. Kind of a bit annoyed I think I've won him at some point. A bit annoyed I didn't hold on to it if I did. Hajduk split at home to Osijek. Hajduk split, of course, second in the table. Some really good players. Pukstas kind of had a good season. Sego looking to play. Oh no, sorry. I always get Sego and Segur mixed up when I look at this at a glance. But Sego is back in with Rebic. Is in Segur, of course, at right back. Yeah, that's kind of it for that. Vukovar and Gorica. Yeah, I don't really see anyone here worth a mention. So we'll just skip by that. Barazadin and Raika. Raika have normally got a card or two that's handy. Yeah, nobody I really recognise beyond the goalkeeper, to be honest with you. And Varazadin, yeah, I'm not really seeing anything there for them. Lokomotiv Zagreb and Slaven Belupo. Yeah, maybe I'm missing something. I don't really study this league, to be honest with you, but there you go. There's Croatia. The Danish Super League has got a full raft of fixtures as well. Vielge take on Silkeborg. Some cards there. Hulshagger, one of them. I think he's been around for a wee bit. Nordisland at home to Aarhus. Now, I think Aarhus are the ones that are towards the top of the table. They're the fairy tale of the year, aren't they? Yeah, Aarhus are top. Nordisland in third. Nordisland, oh yeah, sorry, it's 44, isn't it? Of course, yeah, they're just trying to secure third, essentially. Midgets are trying to catch Aarhus. And they're hoping for a wee favour here from Justin Janssen, who's back after that little wobble he had after suspension. Yarinki in a back three. That could be something, by the way. That's a really powerful midfielder card. Never mind getting more passing and maybe more duels. Don't know how good Aarhus will be in that regard, but interesting one potentially. Sondrisk is how I'm going to say that one. Take on Midgetland. And the Midgets, I think that's a full strength team. Maybe Diao on Billing. Yeah, no Billing in midfield, of course. Kruger Johansson. His name is something Gargoza or something. He had a different name on his shirt against Celtic. Copenhagen host Odense, and Copenhagen are kind of leading the relegation group. No Jordan Larson, looks like he's dropped out. Cornelius back in the picture. Chips, Cheese and Pussy. Elya Nuse on the left wing. And Jonosuke Suzuki in at right back. Kadarski Zanka. Nice little team there. I think a lot of people that stacked them this season are kind of gutted at how the seasons went, but maybe in this relegation zone they've got a wee bit of form. Bromby, nice outfit as well. Almost fully carded this year, even on transfers and stuff, which is cool for them. Randers and Fredericia is on screen, and Odense was Fetty Arp. He's playing. Yeah, I was thinking I didn't see Fetty Arp. He's playing against Copenhagen. Watch out. We've got a team for Barcelona in Ecuador, so have a wee peek at that. Dario Benedetto. Hey. Guy with the neck tats at Boca. The Championship. Oh, I don't think I'll be doing that in a hurry. Let's go to the Premier League. We've got 3 games. We'll maybe double back to the Championship. What time are we at? 10 to 2. I think I'm rattling through this at a nice pace. Brighton Chelsea on screen here. Matoma is on form. Gross has returned. And Kadioglu and Weaver in at fullback. Like Brighton have got the makings of being, Minty's cool, Welbeck's cool, Hinshaw Wood, Ayari. Like, I'm less sold on. Ayari's good, don't get me wrong, but Brighton get one or two, and they've used to have João Pedro leading the line, and had some other quite good players leave, Caicedo, and one or two others. If they could have kept, if they can get another level of guy like that in, this team's got real bones about it. The manager's had his season under his belt, obviously a bit of a novice manager brought in. At a young age from St. Pauli, I'm sure it was. Chelsea look really good, but they're doing absolutely nothing now. Liam Senior's turned it into a bit of a soap opera, hasn't he? Man City back in the title hunt. I don't know if you watched the game at the weekend, but it was naughties. It was naughties-esque, it was good, man. Haaland Gabriel was great. Cherky was just, he's the chosen one, isn't he? We all know that here. And Burnley are cooked already, aren't they? But I expect City to win this 5-0 or something mental, to be honest with you. Rodri won't play this game. I seen that in the timeline before coming on. And yeah, otherwise I don't think there's really any reason for change. Maybe Foden could come in somehow for someone, but I don't think that's the way Pep's going to play it from certainly what I've seen at the weekend and the recent lineups. O'Reilly, though, yeah, 50-50. Big important player at the weekend. I think he's only recently back, though. So watch out for that. Bournemouth have announced Marco Rose. And Marco Rose now has been the Mönchengladbach manager. No. He has been the Salzburg manager and has been foreshadowed to take over at Mönchengladbach in the summer. He has then, as far as I remember it anyway, been the Mönchengladbach manager and had it foreshadowed or signed off in the January that he would become the next Borussia Dortmund manager, maybe even replacing Thomas Tuchel. I can't remember. Maybe Terzic at one point. And he has now been announced. Now, he's not in a job at this moment in time, which is the only difference, but he is again appointed in the spring to take over a team in the summer. So Bournemouth are going to be really fun next year. Their team, they've done a great job over the last couple of years, recruitment, management, levelling up. And this potentially, I don't think Marco Rose can, Andoni Iraola's done really well. The margins to make it better are pretty fine. But if you remember the first season Martinez came in after David Moyes, it was still basically David Moyes' team, but then an attacking guy came in and just taught them how to score some goals. To some level, I think that kind of thing will happen where Bournemouth are still going to be as Andoni Iraola as they come, but with his kind of background, the German football kind of flavour danced into the front line, because El Karoupi's probably going to go, Ryan's probably going to go. They've already got a bag of money they're sitting on to kind of remodel the team somewhat. Anyway, they're at home to Leeds, and Leeds look really good. They're right now, obviously, a wee bit of SO5 bias in there with stellar night sets and everything, Brendan Aronson, Ampadu, and Tanaka is an SO5 dream midfield free. Maybe not quite for Tanaka at the weekend or Monday night or whatever it was, but hey-ho. So we'll double back to the Championship if we've got time. PSG Nantes. We had this at the weekend, did we not? No. We had PSG Lyon, of course. Kavicha, Barcola. This is full strength. Hernandez in here for Nuno Mendes aside. Chevalier is back in the shout. Yes, I recently picked one up on discount. So, yeah, not quite. I've got a little sneaky side piece PSG thing on the go. Some okay players in the Nantes team, but yeah, Kavicha's hitting that form, and Dembele's hitting form now, but Kavicha's hitting that Dembele Ballon d'Or form for me. We'll skip Japan now because they've got a later deadline. We've got Liga MX here. Let's have a wee click through that, because for All-Star, guys like Canales are very good. And even the Monterrey stack is very usable if you've got it and they smash. The correlation can play a big part in All-Star. I feel SO7 stacking, if it comes in, it comes in. You will overtake so many teams, I think, if you nail it. Palvecino here for Cruz Azul. Another one of those kind of key guys. Maybe Cruz Azul not quite teamy as much as Monterrey at home. Rodolfo Pizarro, the original Miami DP oddball. Idrisi, Solomon Rondon, Kennedy, these guys have all played really well in Mexico. Don't really recognise much of the Tijuana team there. I think I had a Tijuana player. Forget now. San Luis take on Santos Laguna. Funky Cold Medina is in this team along with Wanpe. Oh, I didn't realise they played together. That's so fun. Yeah, I need to get a Wanpe, don't I? João Pedro as well. The other João Pedro, the OG João Pedro, who used to tear it up in Serie A, is over there in Mexico. That's fun. That's a fun little free play there, isn't it? Another Echeverria. Carlos Acevedo. The green and white of Mexico. They've not been doing good recently. Club Leon and Club America. Brian Rodriguez stands out here. Otherwise, have I got a... No, it's the way that guy's picture is. I'm like, I have that guy in rare. We then have Atlas and Tigra. Hit the like button, guys, if you've not done so already. Support the channel. Get into the comment section, the live chat. Let me know what you're building into this midweek. Is it all about stellar sets? Do you have any teams going out? Are you playing in-season streaks? Tigra is very stackable as well. Linez, Brunetta, Angel Correa, Gororian. That's free midfield and a striker you could do. Jesus Angulo, Guzman. That is a strong 7 you can build out with this. Take your pick between the other defender. Yeah, that's worth building if you're kind of looking for a wee random all-star cheap classic thing to build. Not that Brunetta and some of these guys will be cheap, but like very usable. Club Necaxa and Guadalajara. Richie Ledesma, Efren Alvarez. There we go. There we go. We've got a double play there for Guadalajara for me. Eredivisie. I think that had a later deadline. There's only 3 of them. We'll just fire through them. Telstar at home to Sparta Rotterdam. Telstar's a team you want to play against, surely, isn't it? So, good game for the Sparta stacks and collections. PSV at home to Pegs Wall. Surely this is a game that they do well in. A lot of 50-50s and such, though. That's probably the problem. And then we have go ahead against AZ. AZ team's looking pretty nice these days. Keith Smith's probably going to be one of the kids of the World Cup, isn't he? We midweek for him, under 23 or in season. A little bit of Peru, so we'll just click on these 2 teams. There's that one. And here's Universitario. There you go. Portugal, we've got 1 game. We've got Braga away to Casapia. Braga making up for some European commitments, no doubt. Quite full strength team, I would say. No Lelo after his stinker at the weekend. Russia. Oh, wow. Got a big slate here. What time are we at? Wow, I've rattled through quite a lot, by the way. This bump to you is all rapid fire through the teams here. And for Russia, there's only like the Moscow teams I'll kind of hover on for a second. Yeah, Seska at home to Rostov. Jal Victor, he's a good player, by the way. He probably scores all right. Torop, the long play for the Akinfeev is getting minutes. That's incredible. Akinfeev's still in the squad. There you go. There's those other 2 teams if you're after them. Zuba played for one of them. That's funny. Here's these 2 teams. Dynamo Moscow at home to Rubin Kazan. The other Miranchuk. Foman is still there. Tavukin, of course, still in town. Osipenko. It's a wee fun Dynamo thing. And Dynamo's a OG Sorare stack, isn't it? Spartak at home. Krasnodar, Barco, Ugalde. All the boys are playing. Jiku. And Gedson Fernandez at fullback, by the way. Yeah, Spartak Moscow, really fun as well. I put them on that kind of Tigres level. That could be a fun video, the kind of classic SO7s to look at. Zenit away to Lokomotiv. This is a big one. Lokomotiv don't look good. Luis Henrique, Pedro Henrique, Glushnikov, Sobolev, Wendell Barrios. This team is just too good for the Russian league, really, on paper. Adamov and maybe the defence and the goalkeepers maybe a bit sus, but domestically I'm sure they're doing fine. That was Orenburg to finish Russia. K-League, we can fire through K-League. That's easy enough. On screen here, Dejan and Jeju. I'm only really looking at Pohang, I think, because I've got Ki Sung Young back in my life. That was Anyang and Ulsan. Here is Pohang and Gwangju. Ki Sung Young not on to play, but this is his team, so good to know. I always forget. I wish he was just stayed at Seoul. I wish he just stayed there. We have La Liga, we have MLS. Excellent. We did Prem. Yeah, so we should do La Liga. We're here. It's a full slate of La Liga after them all being off for the weekend. And we start with my team, I suppose. Real Sociedad, Copa del Rey winners against Atletico Madrid. It was a tough game for me to watch. But Sociedad, yeah, I like them winning a cup. It would have been cool for Griezmann and everyone else at Atleti, obviously. But yeah, both sides don't really know. Yeah, Kubo seems quite nailed. Not going to really get much minutes in his leg at the moment. And if there's no Zubeldia, that's good for picking the defence. Sergio Gomez, I think, suspended. Yeah, left wing, up front, 50-50s all round. I think they're at home, they've just won the cup. I think they parade like the Oyarzabals of the team and stuff. Sorry, my computer's just really slowed down there. 1 tab too many, perhaps. So, Yangel Herrera, I don't think there's... I think the defence kind of picks itself. Aaron Buru, unless he's injured, will play for me. I think I'm putting Soler in the team and I'm putting Oyarzabal, but that could be the team. I think Guedes probably starts because Getafe, no pushovers, and the league is hardly like a good thing right now for Sociedad, as we all know around these parts. However you look at the table right now, Sociedad on 42 points. The cup probably gives them qualification, I'm sure. But all the same, like they don't want to be finishing 7th. If Getafe beat them, they go down the table further. Imagine other teams win. They quite quickly could like be something like 12th. Not just after this game, but maybe future games. So I don't think they mess about with us. Did have a big game at the weekend, obviously, and Getafe didn't, but That's where I'm at. Oviedo, Venus is talk of the town right now, along with one or two others at Oviedo. Villarreal looking good. Pepe on the wing, we love that. Yeah, we love Pepe on the wing. Barca take on Celta. Dani Olmo, Ferran the Shark, Gavi and Pedri. João Cancelo, love to see that. Celta team, only Starfelt and a little kid didn't train. Everyone else is fit, so down to the manager who he selects. Elche and runners up, who might go on and, imagine they beat Arsenal in the Champions League. I'm rooting for them. I'm rooting for Atleti to win the Champions League this year, personally. I'd love to see it. They take Elche on. Elche have been a wee story this season in their own way. Gonzalo Villar back at Elche. How did that happen? I thought he was like somewhere remote. Yeah, maybe not to be written off. I think Atleti's attention will be on Champions League. But this is a midweek, so I can see Atleti treating this as like a prelude to Arsenal, if that makes sense. So I could see them trying to do a midweek kind of cycle with their team and their intensity and whatnot. Espe, the name to watch out for the second half of the season. They take on Sevilla. Both teams are there and on screen. Decent outfits for both. Real Madrid host Alaves, and Jude Bellingham is ready to start this one. Carvajal over Trent. Rudiger has been smashing into people the last 3 or 4 games, by the way. He has been brutal. Probably not a bad thing from a Real Madrid point of view. Arda Güler expected to start also. And with Valverde not needing to cover for Trent, this could be a good development, kind of knock-on effect for him. So watch out for that if Madrid have a good one. Mallorca host Valencia. And Valencia are totally unrecognisable for me now, sadly. Pepelu at centre-back? What? Oh my god. That could be mental. I'm so glad we've seen that. I'm so glad we've seen that. That's going in a team somewhere. That could be wild. Athletic Club, Osasuna's on screen here. Osasuna, really good players as well. Big fan of them. Athletic Club. Girona Betis. Yeah, Betis are going to win this one. Echeverri up front. Yeah, this just doesn't feel it's going to work. Yeah, you never know. Lamar, they're not. It just feels like, we talk about Getafe playing like too many defenders. Girona are playing like a team of midfielders here because Daily Blind, as we know, isn't like centre backy. Arnaud Martinez does go up the right flank, but he's filled in at right mid, right defensive mid. Axel Witsel and Fran Beltran, you guys all know, very deep line CDM types, borderline centre backs in the case of Witsel. Lamar's a winger. This guy's a CM. Echeverri's like a playmaker winger. It's like, yeah, too many mids, not enough strikers. It might click and work, but yeah, I just don't see it, man. Lo Celso, Amrabat, some interesting players there. Midweek at home, things can be different too. Don't get me wrong, but yeah, I'm not optimistic for that. Rayo looking good. They're in a good spot right now, and they take on Espanyol. Awesome. Right, let's take a wee pause for a second. There's a bunch of these here. Fist bumps to you all. Smash the like button if you could. Just lets YouTube know we're having a good time. And as you know, Sorare only control the internet, so we just get a little bit of that luck out there into the internet so that we all pick the right captains, we all pick the right players. And what have I not done? The championship. Right, let's have a wee flicker through this one. So eyes on and pause. I'm not really going to stop and talk, I don't think. So I just want to do it so that it's on the little preview section. I'm also keeping my own eyes peeled for a wee player or two of my own where possible, and I might double back to check something here and there, but otherwise maybe missed one there. Oh no, it's the same one twice. Coventry confirmed promoted. They're at home. Could be a good game to play them. Leicester Hull. If Leicester don't beat Hull, they're relegated, I think, is the chat. Look at that team, man. Fall from the Premier League can be fatal. They're not bad players, but the Championship, man, is bare knuckle boxing. No prisoners are taken. No off weeks. No easy game, really, in the grand scheme of things. And if you don't catch any form, I guess that's where Leicester find himself, isn't it? Birmingham Preston. Tomoki Iwata into midfield again. Kai Wagner. Middlesbrough Chef Wed is the last one we've got here. Okay, and then what else did we not catch first time around? Japan and Belgium. Let's have a wee peek at Belgium. St. Truden and Anderlecht. I don't think I've got that many teams myself to build. Forgan Hazard leading the line. Lansana had big hopes and expectations for this season. Brugge at home. Tresoldi, Tizolis, Forbes, Vanaken. Stankovic, really strong team. Mechelen. Yeah, that could be a really good Bruges win. I know a lot of people play them in the region or the competition, but if you have any classics, they could be mad all-star plays, some of them. Tizolis especially. And the amount of Vanakens that are around, you know, it's probably going to be one or two of them end up in all-star just by nowhere else to play them. That was USG. I think I might have missed a Genk game. No, it's just that both the teams look pretty meh. Standard Liège and Antwerp. Again, quite meh and unrecognisable both lineups for the most part. And then Leuven and Westerlo. And then where else did we skip by? Japan. Oh, only 3 games. I probably should have just did that. Kashiwa Racers against Kashima Antlers. Good players, some familiar names and faces across both these teams. Tokyo take on Mito Hollyhock. And Nomura's on to play, that's fun. Gamba Osaka take on Avispa. And then was there another one? We still got MLS to do, I know that, but no, that was it. Awesome. So MLS, we've got a power to get through. We've got the Red Bulls taking on DC. Justin Hall, Forsberg killed it last week, didn't he? I know everyone on duos an apology, by the way. I just could not get the goalkeeper thing right. DC, are they playing the boy? Yeah, Peltola's playing. Sean John was one of the goalkeeper shouts that we should have made. Columbus Crew take on the Galaxy. Galaxy out on the road, I think 2 games in a row. That was something I spoke about with Harry the other day. Struggled to remember what the fixtures were with MLS. It does all blur. Houston take on San Diego. All the big hitters. Wow, what a midfield, by the way. Samus Sekou and Herrera. Now, no McGlynn is obviously a bit of a killer, but he can play in that right spot. And this team could be bloody crazy. Even with Jimmy Mowrin goals. Even with Jimmy Mowrin goals. That team could get crazy when they're all fit. RSL Miami. Messi's in. RDP's in. No Region. Dane Sinclair. Gilvogi. And again, RSL Miami on the road 2 games in a row. RSL they've had good home advantage. And I actually forget right now how Miami did in the Rockies. That was something I was interested in their first trip ever to Colorado. Toronto, the boy Coelho for centre back. Oh, that could be wild. That could be wild. Well, they still take sets from centre back. And yeah, not really much to say about the Philly team. San Jose, Werner rinsed in the LA Derby, didn't he? Double decisive. Love to see it. He's really taken to MLS like a duck to water. Wow. Dessler, the wee defender I want, is going to play midfield. That might be usable. Don't know if I need to use it or I will, but just so we can watch out for that on the side if you've got a throwaway team and he's a card you hold. Good teams for LA. My phone's pure buzzing away in my pocket. Sorry, I just need to double check. It's not anything critical. It's just Telegram, I think. Yeah. Dallas, Minnesota. Dallas been sneaky good. Peter Musa just does Peter Musa, doesn't he? Yeah, there we go. There's that game. Atlanta United against the Revs. This has a longer deadline on it as well, by the way, but... And yeah, the defender I got is bloody out. Terrible luck, by the way, on defender and goalkeepers for me in MLS this year. Orlando take on Charlotte. Just imagine Griezmann in this team. Could get really good really quickly. Look at Werner at San Jose. And then we've got my boys, NYC, at home to Cincinnati. It feels like this game happens every fortnight. Yeah, I'm not sure. Parks maybe starts this one. I thought True and O'Neill. I don't think the team changes from the last match, to be honest with you. I thought Truan and O'Neill in midfield was sublime, to be honest with you. I think Parks, like, plays this kind of like, he's almost like Fellaini. That's what he's like, and I'm so glad I just stumbled into that. But Keaton Parks is like Marouane Fellaini, where he's like a midfielder, but because he's like Big Bird, he's just a big guy. He goes into the box as a kind of a late forward or whatever. And I think from the bench, he's played a couple of games. He didn't start at the weekend, and I think Raul Gustavo is good enough to start. I think you want strong centre backs against the likes of Denke and Barlow. I don't think you want Truan in there. I think he plays the same team. Pascal Janssen is the last game, to be quite honest. That's how I see that one. And that's us, right? So let's have a wee peek at my teams. I've already had a wee, oh Jesus, right? So for the championship, I didn't have a great shift at it last week. I'm going to use the Messi for the midweek, right? Let me away with it because it's against RSL. And I'm going to play Coelho. I'm going to put the Werner in against it and go after it now. Yeah, so with La Liga, I've got two. No, I don't have two Division 1s anymore. I've got one Division 1. And yeah, I don't see how Soler doesn't start this. Same with Oyarzabal. Personally, I don't think I'm in the mood to. Yeah, Guedes is maybe one I would swap for Baranachea at one of the spots. These are Division 2s. He's in the Division 2 as well. With Oscar, yeah, I probably will just leave these combinations the way they are. I think they'll all feature. Um, Kaleta Car, Braze. So if there is like the rotationy team, yeah, Garosha Tegi's the one to take. Let's look at the cup team again. Yeah, where was Sucic from the start? Let's read that Kubo article into the cherry blossoms. Interesting. That's like big Sucic, doesn't he? He's just played 120 though, yeah. It's a tricky one, isn't it? I'll probably just leave as is. Yeah, I think Soler play. I don't see how Soler doesn't play. Soler, Braze and Kubo probably just makes sense. Oyarzabal though, I think Oyarzabal starts. Yeah. When did they come off? 78 minutes. Yeah, I think Oyarzabal starts. And yeah, the left wing could be kind of anyone, I guess, couldn't it? Between Marin, even maybe Baron Ashea, Guedes. I think Guedes is, yeah, as well. I'm not going to really move away from that. MLS, so Team 1 hit the streak last week, or the weekend, which is cool. So we've got a good chance at it for midweek here. Team 2, the double forward with classic Fernandez. The Thiago now gets well used, I think, along with the Tavon Gray, who I recently shelled out for. The third team, I went with Raul Gustavo, essentially over Keaton Parks and Kevin O'Toole. Got a leaderboard team as well. Probably shouldn't waste too much time on this right now because this has a longer deadline, but I'm just going to take it as it comes. Oh yeah, this was the one I played at the weekend, which actually came in really nicely. But no, for the coming game week, I went part. Yeah, I don't. Yeah, this will stay the same. I'm not going to touch this. That's fine. We'll just leave that leaderboard alone. Um. So yeah, team 4. Hmm. It doesn't really matter what team they are. This one's got Ojeda. It's essentially Ojeda or Magno. What team do I want the safer play with? Probably Ojeda. Yeah, okay. I'm going to swap the O2 with the Gustavo. Do you know, I've been waiting until we've been on. Where's my O2? Number 1. Boom. But I've actually got I've got a Gustavo I've not opened yet. So I need I don't need, but I want a special one. And there's none really kicking about, so I did that. I've got Alonso Martinez. He should be able to be opened. Yeah, there's a boy Dessler. Look at this, by the way. Last game, 68. Was that in midfield, by the way? No, it was at right back, which is where I often talk about him as being like, oh, he'll be handy. That's kind of interesting to see. Wee budget guy. Maybe I do. Yeah, let's go with Gustav. Let's just stick to the plan. Captain Magno on that one. Oh, do you know what? I kind of want to swap those freezes around. I think they're the same thing, maybe, but one of them's a number 1. Yeah, they're both the same. Yeah, that's cool. I like that. The number 1s together. Okay, so team 1 is boss. Team 2 is pretty solid too. I don't think I would swap any of them for these guys. And then team 3, this is like a little safe play, essentially. And team 4, we're kind of crossing our fingers that Magno might start. If there's something weird that would happen, I think it could be that. And if he doesn't, he comes off the bench and does something. He scored a hat-trick last week in the cup against low-level opposition, but he's got, yeah, Gustavo, we kind of, it's probably going to feature whether he starts or not. It's immaterial. So that's okay. Yeah, I don't mind that little MLS rollout there. Challenger, I've got one team built. Is that it? I've went D2 and I've basically just went Salzburg with Justin Janssen all in season. This was a wee draft I did. So yeah, that's the only goalkeeper I have. And Kjaergaard, I can play anyone, I suppose. Even a classic. Mascarado's on to play. How's he been doing? He's improving, by the way. We wonder kids from PSG on loan to Braga. Jonosuke Suzuki looks okay, but he's not going to like score a couple of goals, is he? Whereas Kjaergaard could pull some strings here. Yeah, I think I'll probably just rest on that, to be honest with you. Justin Janssen, captain. Look at this at the weekend. Boom, 96 with 1 DA. You love to see it. Yeah, so we'll go for that. I'm on streak. Oh, 420. That team's got 420 potential. I don't mind. Yeah, I don't mind playing that. I would play that for 420. Yeah, that's probably the main thing to think about now. What would you, let me ask you guys. Streak, yes or no, with this team? Salzburg plus Justin Janssen, captain. Adriano's going D1 La Liga, double Girona defense stack. Well, they'll be busy, man. They'll be busy. Mbappe captain. Could do well, man. Croatia lineups are out at 3 p.m. Maybe for arenas and such. So I've got a contender team, which I think that's probably as strong as I can make it. John Duran, 20%, so he's unlikely to play. At least he does coming off the bench. And then otherwise, my best others, I just went with Medina. I think it's probably a placeholder, and I'll maybe leave it like that for the minute. It's not too important, that thing. Champ. Again, I'm going to stick to my guns on that defence. Top team, yeah, Man City, Barca, City forwards, Barca mid, Barca defence with Cancelo as well. Arnau, I think, yeah, maybe that's one to look at. I like Luis Junior in goals. Oh, Laporte is going to play at home to Osasuna. I think I would quite quickly take that. And oh yeah, by the way, how nice is that for a team? The actual City collection defence, the new gen City forwards. This is fun, man. This is a cool team. Under the cap, not get multi clubs. I've played 3 Barca players. That's all right. Okay, cool. So Division 2 in champ, I've still got a Dimitrescu. I might have Chevalier. Might even play him in U23. Let's take off the using in our team filter. I think Dimitrescu away to Mallorca is probably the best shout here. I don't mind Javi Lopez, or I could even just play Gaia. Oh yeah, Pepelu's going to play centre back. Let's go. Let's go Gaia and Arnau. I think that's a nice combo. Midfield, I've still got Bernie, got Pablo Torre for Mallorca. There's Pepelu, right? I think we put Pepelu in this team alongside. Ooh, wow! Is Danny P going to play? Danny P away to Oviedo on a midweek. When these are the other options, I don't mind that. I don't mind that. Saganikov could easily be the striker, or Molero. Let's click Saganikov. And then what would we be thinking for extra? Would it be Molero? It would maybe be Bernie. Or Lamar. Why not? I'm a Captain Saganikov guy, so that's how I'll drop that. That feels like a good team. Multi-club, some cool collections under the cap bonus for Division 2. Oh, so I need to correct this. Oh, I can just do drag and drop, can't I? Because they have... Go on. Boom. Because they have swapped divisions. Does this work? I've tried to test this here. Rapid fire. Okay, so it moved this team. Kinda. Who do we want in here? It'll be Kubo. Alright, maybe let's drop Guedes for Braze, actually. Have I not got a rare Garoshategi? I don't have a Coletta car as well, which I've noticed is a bit of an annoyance. But yeah, I'll leave the team like that. And then this team kind of needs built again. So this was the cool... Yeah, Cancelo, Laporte, Olmo, Ferran, Doku. It's meant to be Cherky, sorry. Boom. Yeah, that's a great team. It's a good D1 outfit. And then the last, yeah, I've got a D3, so I might as well. Who do I want to use as a keeper? Oh, what does it say for athletic goalkeepers? How long do I have? 40 minutes. I think I'm doing all right. All Black, 70%. Yeah, I think, yeah. Julio Diaz at left back. This is a bit of a, way rotated team, by the way. Maybe I misread that. Expectation for Athletic there. Because this is the team, isn't it? Musso, I think, maybe just had his last chance there. So yeah, Jan the man. Don't mind that. Checo against Real Madrid. Manu Sanchez. I don't mind that. Home to Sevilla. I don't mind Manu Sanchez and Javi Lopez. My two wee rubbish fullbacks I never really picked, but can be all right. And then, do you know, with a midfielder, Caicedo and Bernie Silva. Yeah, now striker. What did I do? Does Villarreal? What did we think about Villarreal? What do you think of my Nicolas Pepe? But I think I used him in an All-Star D1 maybe. 50-50 here, 50-50 there. Hmm. I think these two guys definitely feature. Oscarson and yeah, I'm gonna go with Oscarson because I just don't think Oyarzabal's a 90-minute guy right now. Just he's a worthy debutant off the bench. But yeah, I think I'll take a Pablo Torre to finish this team off. I want to captain Bernie, but I think the captain is kind of Caicedo. Maybe not. Pablo Torre, maybe. Nah. Let's go Captain Bernie. If City rinse, yeah. Thanks for the catch, Lucas. I see you in the live chat as well. For MLS, yeah, maybe by the way. Maybe revisit it. Yeah, this team I'm going to stick with in D2. This is, or maybe, do I want to actually put the Sociedad team? Yeah, can we do that? Boom, boom. Yeah, maybe if we go slower. I pure maxed it out and it glitched. Boom. Oh, nice. Yeah, but if we take our time, nice. Do you know what? That's what we'll do. We'll leave Take up here because he's nailed. Yeah, keep them together. I don't. Yeah, that's totally fine. D3, we don't mind that at all. This is a D2. That's a D2. Yeah, that feels better. I love how we just did that, by the way. It worked all right. We need to fix the captains, though. We'll definitely go Captain Take in this team now. And this team's got Captain Braze, which actually I'll probably leave. Yeah, I don't mind that. The defence, it makes me question, but I'm not going to mix it up. That's fine. That's quite good. I'm happy with how that shook out. I'm not sure what my leftovers are yet for giveaway teams. I'll probably keep that for looking at All-Star, and then if we realise we've got Champ, we'll splinter backwards. But yeah, I've kind of seen I've got a D1 in the reckoning here. I've used Kavicha. I've used Pascal Gross. And if he has Nicholas Pepe. Ooh. Do I want to maybe delete some of this? Pascal Gross and Kavicha. This is an NYC team, that's fine. Tanaka and Mitoma. I kind of really want to play that team because it's fun. All the J League guys and stuff. Pepe Efra. I played Magno there for the points. Really, it's a D2. Yeah, the D1. What is the D1 over here? Oh, yeah, it's this. Kavicha could get into it, but it's three forwards. I'm going to keep Doku and Cherki together. And yeah, I don't want him playing a D2. He's absolutely cooking the right. Let's have him in a D1 with Barco, with my other best mids, I think. Yeah, I'd probably say, yeah, that's fine. In defence, like, yeah, Jonosuke's fine. Malti Amundsen at home LA. There's not really any better ones. Yeah, maybe these Man City pair would be a good shout. But it really, yeah, pulls the rug underneath that team. Yeah, I'm quite happy with that. So goalkeeper Navas I need to fix. Hopefully we've got someone else that's D1 level. That's not Tanny. I'd like to keep Tanny in that wee team. Yeah, I suppose we've got Sean John. We could just move up the high XP one. I'll take Sean John against the Red Bulls. That's a bit of a grudger for him. He's on good form. Don't mind that at all. And then on this team, we'll put the other Sean John in. Boom. Now I've actually got my other Wolf back from that other team because I did put, he's got more XP on him. Nice. I'm leaving that D1 loose. This is a D2. Yeah, I'm happy with that. Okay, I actually think with that Chevalier, let's have a wee gander at under 23 for a moment. There's a D2. We could try Chevalier, see what else we've got. Inamura, Gasarowski, Lehan Bum. Oh, they're nice shouts, by the way, especially Inamura and Gasarowski. This could be quite. Jamie Lawrence as well. Bloody hell, we've got defenders coming out the hoo ha. Mosgrado. Oh, this could be really fun. Danny Leva's quite solid, isn't he? Mascarado's exciting, but rubbish. Ojeda's safe. Let's take Ojeda first. And then Danny Leva. His team are 11th. They're at home to first. To look at in a 3-0 loss. A 3-0 win. 1-1 draw with Tigres. What was this? A 4-1 win in San Luis. That's back in MLS times. Tensio, Hack, Mascarado, none of them are just that scorey, are they? Like Sucic off the bench might be a better shout. Yeah, off the bench against Villarreal, 80. Or Mascarado, who's never really done anything. He's picking up 10 AA in a good match right now. In a centre-back position? Yeah, screw that. Let's go with Sucic. And then up front, Baranachea, Malero. Yeah, I'd happily go Malero here, and I might even take Baranachea still, because the centre-backs are cool. I could go with Jamie Lawrence, or there was another one, wasn't there? Yeah, Lehan Bum. I think I'm going to go Baranachea. I'm just going to go for good vibes, good times, goals. Yeah, let's go for that. Captain, God almighty, this is a tough one. What does a good Malero game look like again? It's been a while. Yeah, okay. Malero. If he has a good game, he's the captain. Or do you know, is it Sucic maybe? No, let's go Malero. I'm skipping challenger this midweek, says Mikey Basson. Who do you think's the best goalkeeper for sets this midweek? Going for the 100? Oh, I'll probably get to that shortly. Actually, I just wanted to get through all this before I kind of swing around to the side at sets. But what do we have? We have La Liga. Oh, some decent goalkeepers, I think, in La Liga. Depends on the fixtures, though, for some of them. I'm just double checking. Yeah, okay, so I can go back to this now. And is it Medina I want to play? Got Ledesma. Yeah, I think I'm ultimately going to leave Medina in there. That's fine. Is there anything else to kind of double check? Yeah, no, I'm happy with how I've built this. So I want to go to the leaderboards. We've only got one team, and I'm happy with that. One team I'm into. It's just like a throwaway, essentially. Yeah. Let's just double check I don't have a better option that could just make it a better throwaway team. I've used Parks. The Dessler kid. It's a kind of mad differential, isn't it? We went Captain Freeze on this one as well. Yeah, I'll just leave that for now. Right, let's have a look at All-Star Limited. Don't have any D1s. Can we get a giveaway team out? We've still got a Sean John. We've still got a Matt Turner and a Freeze. Yeah, we can get... Yeah, I think we'll be able to get a team out here. I think we'll take Freeze at home. We've got Martins. We've got Gray. Got an Unlimited Shrewen even. A Coletta Car that's not been used. Lehan Bum. Lager BLK. Best defender. Yeah, probably Thiago Martins. Is there another Tavon Gray? Yeah, I'm probably going to go Martins and Gray. Still got RDP to use. Peltola could be used for this as well. Although I should probably just list him. Parks, yeah, I probably need to play Forsberg in this team. Achi. Ooh. Yeah, I think I'm probably going to go Achi Forsberg. I'll play Wolf up front. We're going to list those limiteds now that I'm not using them. Captain RDP probably. Do you know what? I'm going to captain Achi. Cool, I might get another team or two out here. So still got a Turner. I'll probably take the Turner over the Sean John for this. What other defenders do we have? We've got Jamie Lawrence, Dessler, Lager BLK, O'Toole, some other limiteds and stuff. Jamie Lawrence is in the team. And then we're going to have Lager or Dessler. Let's go, or even Lehan Bum. I don't think Lehan Bum really scores well, does he? Nah. Let's go with Lagers. Midfield. Obed is expected to play for a Fletty. We've got a Wolf we could still use. Let's play Wolf. He's decisive. I don't really want to use a Parks because I'm just not convinced he starts. Doesn't really, yeah, he can still be just as good as off the bench as he is from the start. So yeah, maybe we use Parks here. Big XP. And then up front, O'Toole. Don't think we'll be doing that. Yeah, maybe do we just go to the Musa or Adrenan even? Let's use the Musa. And the Peltola. Let's drop Parks for the Peltola. And then maybe just use the Forsberg here. Yeah, why not? If it couldn't have helped me, maybe it can help one use. And for captain, Musa. Just go Musa. Peltola. Let's do Peltola. He's gonna spike for us. Yeah, need to watch out for those sneaky ones at the bottom. I don't think there's anyone here that I would move into the rare setup. I'm not going to play that D1, which is probably the next. Is probably the thing to have done. Was maybe like I don't really want to play this team in D1. Don't really want to play this team in D1. So there's a wee bit of that happening too. With 3 D2 giveaway teams, we could maybe get a few D1s opened up for the weekend. Right, this team has a Sean John. Let's use the Dessler. And Lehan Bum, 2 reward cards. That's kind of fun. And then for midfield, Danny Leva just makes sense at this point. Obed that's a fun pair, isn't it? Yeah, him and Obed. That's a fun pair. Up front, we've only really got Baron Ashea, maybe Griezmann off the bench, Adrenan. Let's play Adrenan. It's a bit of a Seattle thing here, isn't it? And then final spot. Maybe James or Keaton Parks. Ledesma Truin. Yeah, this is a wee toughie, this one. Foden? Put Foden in here. Captain. Why the hell not? If he comes off the bench and does something, then we've got a wee team around him, you know. So I like that. Oh well, they're all in Division 2. That's quite cool. This one's going to have Anthony Lopez in it though, so it might get relegated. Truin and Coletta Carr just feels like the ones to pick here at this point. Parks, Turientes, Ledesma, Iwata. Let's play Iwata along with maybe Hack. Yeah, let's go with Hack. And then up front, the last striker we've got of use, I think, is Baron Ashea. Savio off the bench. Yeah, I don't mind Savio off the bench, by the way. for this team. Maybe Lewandowski off the bench. Has he been scoring off the bench recently? Yeah, against Atleti. Against Villarreal. Yeah, he comes off the bench and scores. I like Lewandowski off the bench. That's fine. Would I maybe play him in the last team, actually? Over Adrianan. Yeah, I'll just leave it. Please still remember the team. Oh, I hate when it does that. Sometimes it remembers it at the worst times when you're trying to change things around and stuff. And then sometimes like that, it just catches you. Who the frick was the midfield again? Iwata. And maybe Hack, I think, wasn't it? But that's... I'd maybe even take Kang over that right now. Or Mascarado. Yeah, let's stick Mascarado in there. Lewandowski. And then last guy for the last giveaway team for the weekend. Oh, Galan. Is he not on to play? It's not Levante, is it? It's Osasuna. Osasuna. Galan's on. Yeah. Jesus, 19 minutes, we find that out. Let's just stick a Keaton Parks in here and we'll come back to it. Just captain him for the vibes. So we have Yavi Galan, champion fullback. I don't think their game is particularly amazing. Got their goalkeeper. If I look at La Liga, we'll see it quickly. They are... Oh no, that's actually decent. Away to Athletic Club. So let's look at Champ. Rare. Would I put him in over Laporte or Cancelo? No. Would I put him in over Gaia or Arno? Maybe I would. But do you know what? I would probably put him in here before Javi Lopez. Yeah. Yeah, I'll do that. It's a good catch there, by the way. Nice wee catch at the end. So that freed up what? Javi Lopez. Yeah, I don't think I need him. Yeah, I don't think I need him for anything. Yeah, I wouldn't even put him into this team. So let's go back to that Parks position and finalise this up. Key would be kind of fun for the banter, but I say, yeah, putting the Parks in just feels better than Garosha or even Richie Ledesma. Maybe Javi Lopez is better. Lucas Nemeka off the bench. Yeah, maybe I'll have to take a Lucas Nemeka. Or, oh yeah, do you know what? Why not? I'm going to put Frenkie in this team. Put Iwata to this side of midfield. Oh, and there's Guedes. Yeah, let's get Guedes in this team. Boom. Yeah, Captain Guedes. YOLO, why not? It's Anthony Lopez in goals against PSG. Right, let me see the poll. 62% of you have said my team is good enough to go streaking. I'm with yous. We've only got one entry at it. This is normally the strength of this competition is you can play a few lineups, and if the one team that you really think, oh yeah, they're going to cook, don't cook, then let's just delete it from here quickly, but put it into this team. Punchers. Good afternoon, everyone. Good afternoon. Yeah, so we need that to hit, what, 420. Yeah, I back it. I back it. I like this team too. No really much need to change or move that around. And the Messi, like, it would only be going into one of these All-Star Limited teams in D2. So I'm sure you'll forgive me having a wee shot of it for this 1 week since the weekend, but none of it went to plan. Can we maybe rescue it one last time? Just realised I've still got my headphones on. But yeah, teams are set. I'm happy with that. We're through all the lineups. Smash the like button if you've not done so already. I've got a wee super subs team down there. kind of want to put Foden in this team now too. Foden. Yeah, that feels way better. And then, do I put a Wata in here? Maybe not, but I'll maybe find someone a bit more interesting. Just for another little excitement. Well, maybe it's just Keaton Parks we throw in. Yeah, try throw Keaton Parks in and Wata. Captain the big man for the banter. A lot of arenas for Mikey Basson. I think this will be a big arena midweek as well. With some of these cards, I probably would be better at arenaing them, but I love pulling essence and doing giveaways for you guys, really. So it's a nice wee flavour for the members and the giveaways and whatnot. We're getting tonight 1300 rare essence. I've already got 1300, so depending on how we play our cards, I'll maybe do a blind and then a clue or something like that, throwback. I'll work out the maths, but we should have a craft or two. 1800 limited essence coming our way. And at limited essence, wherever they have 900, so that's going to be a couple of giveaway cards tonight, which will be fun. And I might have some more essence for rare than what's shown here, because the leaderboards and stuff, I'm not always sure this. Sometimes I get an extra bit, and I'm like, oh, where did that come from? And it's like, oh, that random arena team or something else, you know, the other segment kind of paid in. This was my first Road to America team. Captain Muller and Rusnak were great picks. I should have played CR7 here, and I finished 61st. I might have got a good bit higher. So I thought, let's give me another crack at the dice here. We'll get Captain Messi in it and roll with the best players I've got. This isn't too far away from streaking, by the way, this team. Leno with a big 84. If he was captain. Reach 61. Kim Min-jae's been downscored, but some really good. These bloody Bundesliga defenders and midfielders I've been picking up, they're just like pretty reliably solid. I got MLS streak at rare, which was nice. At limited, wasn't that far away, but it wasn't close really. No double payouts this week. And then at rare for this, I had to hit 420, which my best team with bloody Kratzig on a 32 finished on 391. Got my right captain, but nothing from Lincoln, nothing from Sané. Absolutely raging. Obviously, Fenerbahce absolutely crapped the bed on Friday night. Had I had Akatoglu in here over Nene, I'd have scored more points. It still wouldn't have been enough. But at limited, I just about done it with actually two teams. The Porto team smashed. Even Vega off the bench got his goal, which was fantastic. Schlager didn't give me optimism or Sani before these guys played on Monday night. But they're the one that get credited with the streak. But for me, the real one that brought in the streak was this outfit, because the last player we had to run was Monday night or Sunday night Leandro Lelo, who got 35. We finished on 423. This team had basically hit the 400 point target with a player still to run. And this team was built with a wee bit of love and consideration, because all those cards, except for Trubin, are cards I've won this season. They've been rewards. Captain Janssen 96, Davison Sanchez, Felipe Augusto even with a wee cheeky 64. This was my real streak team, I felt anyway, for the weekend. Oh yeah, yeah. Is there any reason you're using MLS in seasons for All Star? Yeah, just kind of, or what MLS in seasons were there? Uh, oh, was it for that? Once we got to the limited team, wasn't it? Let me go backwards. Sorry, I'm not really too bored about it. I don't think really, to be honest. Where could I play them otherwise? Like the Truant. That's a, yeah. I suppose that is a team, isn't it? Yeah. Okay. And we know the Truants. I'll come back. Okay. So what are we going to look at in season? MLS Limited. Could do the streak, just get essence for you guys. That would be alright. Yeah, just do this. We had a Truant as well, but we could just play this O'Toole. Truant's not definite in my eyes. Or no, it probably is, but yeah, let's just do this. Peter Musa. Or not, Piltola was the captain. Let's just do that. That's a good catch. Good catch, Rico, man. And then, yeah, it was one team that got burned up there, so let's just go and put it back together. Oh, the goalkeeper's gone. Interesting. Yeah, so what team was like the diciest? That was just, I kind of like that team, to be honest with you. Could this team be made a bit better? We have Jamie and Lawrence. Yeah, I'll probably go Dessler and Lawrence. Midfield. Who do we have freed up? I don't think anyone that important. Really. Kang In Lee. Did we just do another kind of super sub thing? Maybe Kang In. What about striker? Did we have anyone now become available? No, it was double forward for that, wasn't it? It was a midfielder that should have came out though. It was Jamie Lawrence and Lagerby, okay, wasn't it? Yeah, is that maybe what we do? I think this will be alright. 9 minutes to the deadline here. I think we're alright. Yeah, I don't think I see anyone obviously use it. Oh, Wolf. There we go. Wolf for Obed just makes a bit of sense, doesn't it? And was there another one? No, defend. Yeah, I think we've kind of got it. Definitely not another striker we can play over Adrenan. The Mecca off the bench. Griezmann off the bench. Yeah, just leave that. Go to Captain Wolf. Yeah, sorted. Leave that little super sub team. Kind of tempted actually to maybe drop De Jong out of this for Kang. I think he'll be a wee super sub. He's maybe a bit punchier. But then we've got this Anthony Lopez problem. Yeah, maybe just swap those goalkeepers. Sean John with... Yeah, okay, let's swap. This team's more fun, isn't it? Yeah, let's keep this team fun. Swap the keepers. Awesome. Good catch, Rico. Try and get some more essence out there for you guys. And then, yeah, once we get to the midweek, I'll just shed all those guys from Duo Connect thing. But yeah, awesome. Really chuffed with the teams. Really set now for the deadline. A wee bit of drama is past. Chasing a few streaks in MLS and Challenger. Wee fun under 23 team maybe flies. 53 minutes. Is there an opening here for... Do we maybe play Obed here? Is that fun? Suchich is... Yeah, he's not really going to do amazing against Elche, is he? Score goals. I suppose he does have that in him. Oh, let's play Obed for the fun. Come on, play Obed for the fun. He's on to start. Back the boy. And then, yeah, we've went O'Toole here. Was there a classic defender MLS otherwise used? No? That we would... Well, maybe. Not Amundsen. Not those guys. Yeah, not touching your man. Leave them together. Dessler. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do with that limited team. Let's put that Dessler into it. Rather than O'Toole, because he might just score good being in using our lineup in season. Dessler. Boom. So now we're going back to All-Star. He was a rare. No, he wasn't. He was a limited play. And I think we still have Lagerby or something maybe knocking around. Also, that O'Toole's now lodged. We have Javi Lopez at home. Javi Lopez, Lee Bum. Lagerby. Yeah, let's go Lagerby. Yeah. Wee bit of finesse in there. I quite like that, but I like how we've shaken a lot of this out. Awesome. Now, this weekend, I did a wee bit of set work. We went online and we did some live streaming on Saturday and Sunday for a wee bit of ready, set, go. And I was trying to fire through the streaks. I got all the way to this point here. I got onto my last life and I had to pull the handbrake on it. I picked up some gems. I spent 21k in essence on daily packs and really reinforced the ranks. I had some great scores. I just never got any of my combinations together. Had I picked this team, or some of the team, I would have picked at the beginning of the day. Like I would have probably picked Ozer as my best goalkeeper of the day. Having the team sheets for some of these guys, I would have played them anyway. Like this could have very easily been hit had I maybe tried to not hit it in a time interval, which is a lesson I'm continuously relearning, sadly. But I thought, right, we're going to stop. I didn't play anything for Monday night, and what I want to have a look at here is who is actually the best shouts for the midweek. Do I have a midweek shout? This is my last life at this spot. I'm not mad motivated to do it all on a Tuesday or a Wednesday or anything like that. But what I'm wondering, because I do want to avoid DNPs, of course, is what's on tonight. So we have Mallorca, Valencia, whatever. Atleti Osasuna. I've got Valles. I've got De Turo. I've got Soria. I've got Ramiro. They're both kind of interesting, but Carl Darlow, Petrovic. Dubravka's playing City. I've got Joan Garcia. Right, so I probably want that. Yeah, I think I want Joan Garcia. Bataya's not a bad shout either on Thursday. Oh, Luis Jr. I think's my goalkeeper of the week, but away to Oviedo. But although, yeah, Joan Garcia, I think, and he's a Wednesday night. Laporte could be good. We like Boyamo, but I'm not in a position to be picking that. Chelsea play tonight. Girona play tonight. As do Real Madrid. So I could have like, yeah, some Real Madrid play. I think Real Madrid could be really good. And I do have a lot of Real Madrid, I think. Moving into Wednesday, I'm not really seeing any defenders really jump out at me. There's been somebody I'm really going to be interested in using. Till we get to Lejeune, who's not even on to play. Sergio Cardona. Javi Lopez special edition. Long. And then we get to Friday. Yeah, so if I was going to play the Real Madrid team tonight and try and catch the late... Oh no, Real Madrid, when do they actually play? Is it late compared to the other game? Yeah, it's 8:30. So I would need to... Yeah. So or I take them with the Barca keeper. Or even Alvaro Valles. If I take him with the Barca keeper though, that's fine. Yeah, okay. So who was it? I liked Carvajal was the first one. Caceres can be alright, but he's not been scoring well. Or, Let's go with Carvajal first anyway. Pepelu could be funny, but I'm not really taking that on a life. Gross is back. Got Valverde as well. I've got a special Vinny. Got a special João Pedro. Yeah, I could just play Carreras and go to a 5-man Real Madrid. Otherwise, Pascal Gross is a good shout. At home at Chelsea, that's just a take, isn't it? Yeah, so see that he's in the team. See the Real Madrid team. Yeah. I think in this type of game, Carvalho could score alright, but it makes more sense to pick Carreras. Or is there even just a better defender? Could just play Arnau, couldn't I? Vitor Reis. Yeah, that Girona defence does look good as a stack, doesn't it? I totally get the play there. Lucas Hernandez. Oh yeah, but 6 o'clock when that happens. Yeah, defender. It's not really a great option. Is Lucas Hernandez kind of nailed? Yeah, Carreras. Carreras does feel. If Real Madrid smash Alaves, what does the league look like? How important is this to? How important is this to Real Madrid? I kind of keep losing track of actual La Liga, to be honest with you. 9 points, 7 games. Yeah, well, they want to win, don't they? They're at home. What do I have? Olmo. How was that not showing up before? Yeah, I'm definitely taking Olmo. Who else do I have from Barca? I don't really have anyone, do I? Can I put Barca? Oh, I've got Barcola as well. Oh, so I do. Oh. Oh, hold on. I should have like an Endrick. That's Saturday. Saturday. Rooney Bardaghi, Gavi, Olmo. Yeah, I think oh. Has Barcola been doing? Just back from an injury. It's nonce, but they should absolutely take them from limb to limb. It's Valverde v Olmo. Yeah, Valverde's just super safe. And we're back to looking at the bloody defender again. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to. Barcola, no, Barcola's Wednesday. Yeah, that's kind of risky compared to Olmo. And then it's just defender. Don't have a great Real Madrid shout. Don't have a great Barca shout. What is the Real Madrid defence meant to be? At this point now, Real Madrid tonight and Barca for the 100s. Yeah. House and Militao, 50. Yeah, these are all dicey. I don't really want anything to do with this. Defence. What was the Barca defence? Yeah, I don't have any of them. Who else was that interested in? Some of the bets in Girona guys are alright. Athletic is going to be much changed. Are any Pooble? Who are they playing again? Elche away. Yeah, I'm quite La Liga centred. There's not too many Premier League guys that really come in. Oh no, hold on a minute. Where the hell is Gross went? Oh, yeah, I don't know what to think about that actually. Gross, Lucas Hernandez. See, I had a wee bit more PSG. So I was kind of hoping to get out some of those packs there. Day. I might have a bit more flexibility about me, but Still pretty limited on options. This midweek is going to be quite tight, especially if you're like me and you've wasted lives after lives after lives. I think Laporte is kind of just the stud centre back in the frame, but by picking him, I don't get any. Do I care about that? I don't think Real Madrid are really going to be messing about with Vinny and Valverde, are they? Nah. Almost maybe now the dicey one in the picture. I don't think so personally. I kind of need to go out on a limb for the Barca players. The goalkeeper is not a problem, obviously, but for Olmo, hmm. The team is Finn. They're playing. I think I seen something about Olmo actually on the timeline. Or Fairman anyway. Fairman's yeah, Fairman was like with a mask. Yeah, I think Olmo plays. But is it worth playing that? I think you just take Gross here. Gross is just a boss card. I probably even put the captain him. Yeah, this feels like a team for me. Yeah, just go with Juan Garcia. Super nailed goalkeeper. Did I expect a clean sheet? No. Could he get one? Yeah. Valverde is kind of like almost going to score more goals on any given kind of season than a Valverde normally, if he's fit all the time and stuff. I could play Gross as midfield and then Barcola, but Barcola wasn't like mad safe, and we need to go out on a limb for the PSG team. Which yeah, screw that for the last life of sets. Lucas Hernandez does seem kind of nailed though. Rumours that Chevalier could return. Nuno Mendes is out. They could do something weird though and play like Zabarnier and Pacho and stuff like that. So yeah, I like Lucas Hernandez, but I just couldn't. Yeah, I think you take Laporte against Osasuna as a good start. Valverde, Olmo, and Barcola. That's a bit of a coin tossy one, but I have Bernie. Oh yeah, Man City players, of course. What Man City players? Only Bernie. Oh, yeah, Bernie over Valverde. It's a Wednesday game too. It's not really much of a. I think it's only better because Man City could just run them, but Valverde is like a better scorer at home to Alaves, I think, than Bernardo Silva is generally. Like Bernie can just drop a 48 on you very regular. Now, I agree, did great at the weekend. He's probably high as a kite right now, but Valverde at home without having a right back like Trent behind him anymore. I think Valverde's kind of undroppable. But I have to take Gross for the just one decisive 85 potential, which is just insane. Vinny's Vinny. Yeah. I'm open to change, but great memory, Luke Jones. I'm set on playing Doku, Dembele, and Valverde. Oh, Michael, what a lineup, by the way. Wow. Don't know who to play for defender and goalkeeper. Yeah, that's kind of dicey, man. I've not got many options. That's where I've went. If I had any choice, let's look at the matches tab. Matches to date, right? So we've got Chelsea, yeah, that's fine. We've got Chelsea, Brighton. We've got Mallorca, Valencia, Athletic Club, Osasuna. Real Madrid goalkeeper probably isn't that bad. Really. I like Laporte. I think he could be alright. Unai Simon could be good. Wednesday night. Bournemouth. I think City could be. Yeah, what was the City projection? City and PSG are the way to go. But PSG. Oh, they play on the same night. See if you've got City and PSG. Yeah, man, you're sorted. Guy. If you've got a guy up your sleeve. Oofed. Yeah. Atletico Madrid should be alright, but probably won't be. Same with Sociedad and Getafe. I fancy Barca midweek to Celta. Like Barca have smashed Celta a fair few times down the seasons. Maybe sometimes tight games and whatever, but I think this head-to-head will show that Barca normally put some good SO5s together. Yeah, 4-2, 4-3, 2-2, 2-1. Like again, if you're picking all the attackers and almost, yeah, this is going to be good for them, man. And PSG nuts. Pardon me. Kavicha. Depends in terms of defense, by the way. Like, any PSG defender would be cool. I think Guy is the guy, but if you had anyone to pick from, and if you want to even look into Thursday, there's a wee bit in La Liga. Probably not worth to chase down anyone that playing on that day specifically. I'm going for streak free tonight with Tchouameni, Vinny, and Mbappe. Rico, man, fingers crossed for you. My team for tonight is Gaza, Gazaniga, Militao, Guler, Jude, and Muriqi. Oh, that's fun, by the way. That's a fun team, Mike. I think I'd take the chance on a goalkeeper tonight with the rest of your team playing tonight. Does the rest of this team play? He still plays early. What other goalkeeper would I have? Dimitrievski. He might do alright. Oh, I've got Unai Simon. Oh, that feels way better. Kinda. Yeah, that does. Oh yeah, that fits in. Yeah. I didn't even know I had Unai Simon. He's playing, yeah. Let's just confirm that. 'Cause sometimes the things you don't check are the ones you should check. Boom. Boom. 400 points, man. That's looking good, man. That is looking good. Garcia in the nets for sets. Garcia? What Garcia were we looking at there? Sorry. Oh, the Barca keeper. What did he go? I was just picking him on. Like, he's fine, he'll play. Unai Simon is there. I wouldn't take any of these other goalkeepers because, yeah, I suppose run isn't great. It's just like a safe play where we don't need to worry about, like, oh, surprise rotation or the game is a rinse in one direction. Unai Simon feels better. 60% is your fifth man. Yeah, almost fair enough. I get that, but I think their team's really thin. I think it's just kind of like something unexpected could happen. Who was it that suggested I did that, by the way? The goalkeeper for tonight. I can't even see the comment anymore, but thank you very much for that. Guido's playing Lunin, Militao, Tchouameni, Vinny Valverde. Oh, a lot of Vinny Valverde around. I think Real has a good chance against Alaves. Guido, yeah, I think so too. Probably one of those games at home where even if it's 2-0, they should 8 their faces off. Like Guler will have a triple and stuff like that, you know. Whoever suggested that, again, thanks. I think this is a really good shout for tonight. We kind of need to go in on a limb with the 6 o'clock game, but maybe do a wee bit of ready, set, go tonight. Oh no, we'll have rewards. Oh, this will be, yeah, we'll pick up with this tonight. That'll be good fun. Wee bit of sets action, wee bit of set work, you know. Yeah, so that's kind of where I'm at. I think, yeah, Athletic Club are pretty solid. That's who I've went with. Uh, Real Madrid would be great if you have them. If you have Lunin and Militao or something like that, it'd be solid. The fullbacks are alright for Real Madrid. I was close to picking both of them, in fact, but they're just a bit spotty, aren't they? If you're on a big streak and a last life, yeah, can't really roll with that. So hopefully, the only contrivance we've done here is the goalkeeper for the kickoff time. That's the only contrivance. So I'm hoping that doesn't fill this whole step up with bad mistakes down to kickoff times. Personally, hopefully. I got to. Oh, I'm on the wheel. I'm on wheel 10, by the way, and I kept it 40s. Let's see what I get. Yes. 3,000 essence, and I'm keeping this for when we get more good essence packs again. I really enjoyed that last time, and I think that's the way I'll be rolling from now on. I've got a jersey pack. This actually looks quite good, and I've got a balance of 30 gems. This is a balance attacker. This thing, It's 30 gems, and I'm pretty sure the contents of it, the odds are really good. For like, yeah, there's no backup players. They tweeted about it. It's like a high chance of rookie cards, which are extra bonuses, or pardon me, jersey cards, which are extra bonuses. And what is it? Road to America. Where the hell is it? Yeah, there we go. One card with a guaranteed jersey, which is a 20% bonus. 10% chance for a star, 30% chance for a key player, mainly going to be a roster player, but no reserves. Go Chase, Nuno Mendes, Declan Rice, Jude Bellingham, and more. I don't know why they mentioned Nuno Mendes, because he's like injured. Oh, Ian needs 120 points from Leo Roman, Mallorca at home to Valencia, and Abde, who's his 74% captain. We just need Abde to smash, don't we? Fingers crossed for you, Ian. So that's his kind of tempting. If there was a further guarantee on they play tonight, I would maybe do it. Oh, and missions, yeah. I better not forget missions. Let's go back to the play button. Let's go and get... Right, who's our decisive boy for tonight? Yeah, I think I just picked Vinny, don't I? Or do I have like Abdi? Oh, I do have Abdi. Oh, Abdi, by the way. Who am I playing tonight again? Vinny, Gross. I think I take Gross. Or, oh my god, for just a basic decisive, maybe one of those Chelsea players could be alright. Valverde can get all sorts of decisive, so I'm kind of tempted to pick him. Because he can just get any decisive. I'll probably go with that. Right, let's go back to the promo because I've not. There's some good missions I think for Essence and stuff, and I've not did them yet. Limited. I've not got many limited cards, but what are we after? A player who gets 1B, big chance in any match. Big chance missed. Big. Oh wow. Good competition for tonight, but I've not got any limited strikers for it, so whatever. Decisive picker. Let's just put these guys in. See if we can get some XP there. Let's go to rare. We'll have some stuff here for show. Big chance missed all matches. Right, where's Ferran Torres? Is he playing tonight? No, he's playing tomorrow. Big chance missed. Who loves a BCM? Right, Saganikov will take for now. I'll take Matoma for now. Adam Ida, why not? And then we'll replace him with anyone that looks better. I'm Eric Laporte. No, I'm Eric Laporte. I think these guys are BCM merchants, really. Centre back. Tani, the keeper. Wow. Yeah, I'll just stick with those guys, man. Why not? And then decisive picker. I kind of want to take Tani. I want to take Pepelu as well. Something could happen with him. Laporte could be alright. But Gross. Oh, yeah. And Caicedo. And then the last match here. Do I want to take any of those guys? Oh, do you know, probably better taking Lamar or Arnaud than Pepelu. Yeah, let's go with Lamar. Get some of that XP in. Awesome. Are you streak balance sitting there? Have I got any cash coming tonight? I'm not sure. We'll be back later on for rewards. Yeah, I think that cash might just be streaks. I don't think I've actually picked anything up off the leaderboard. But we're set. We're live and loud. We're in the deadline. My Road to America team to try and take me to the World Cup. The American stuff actually still has a full day on it. So, yeah, we might come back and revise this a little bit. I don't really have much action on the go, but there's some community stuff there. A lot of La Liga action, predominantly Wednesday night for the Sociedad stack. Wednesday into Thursday, I think the way it goes for this MLS thing, which we can still manoeuvre around with, but I've kind of ran the tooth comb over it. Oh, it's a Salzburg Wednesday night for me. What else will I be watching? Oh, Man City Wednesday. When does Salzburg kick off? 5:30. Yeah, good. We'll be able to watch that before Man City, probably. maybe some Sociedad. I think, yeah, some things might conflict, but we'll do our best to catch as much of the soccer we can this midweek. This says D2. I better not have not got promoted, and I've put Kavicha in there. That better not have happened. It did happen. Oh no, it didn't. Shark Squad is going up. Yeah, Shark Squad is going up. Good. Yeah, okay. Gave me the fear that those wee arrows weren't there. Hey, we're good. We're set. I've seen a lot of Nuno Mendes. Yeah, I suppose when he's injured, he comes out all the packs. Big chance missed. Mission looks interesting. Yeah, definitely does. Mbappe and Vinny, by the way. What are you cheering for tonight with those cards? Depending on what mission you've used them for. I was going to... Oh, yeah, I was going to double check. Oh, I'll need to wait until after rewards tonight, because I'll get some XP rewards. Yeah, rare, I don't have any XP. So I'll need to... Oh, I got a Stephen Cleveland in, by the way. ATP. Finally. The only edition of him that's ever on the market is his player edition, which is £80. And I've just never wanted to pay it. But I got that in this week. I did another little bit of degen in here and there. What did I actually get? Andy Perea is back in training. I ended up... The Tavon Grey jersey mint was on, and I was like, why not? I'm dying for a special extra card, or a defender for that special team I've got. I got an Raul Gustavo at a fiver and an Magno at a fiver. I think I've been on since we've did a lot of this, to be honest with you. Which is all well and good. Reveal. That's what I also wanted to check with you, is because I should have Magno now, Raul Gustavo, Truin. We're not doing that. Alonso Martinez, Magno, Romero, Truin. We're not doing that. Not doing that. Not doing that. Not doing them either. Awesome. So we've actually got some reveals to do now. We want special editions. All of them, please. Up there. Yeah. Standard Andy Perea. Whatever. Magno, number 26. Give us a special. Standard again. Magno, bringing the big hair back. Raul Gustavo. Come on. Kai Truin. Now I've got a number 1 Kai Truin. I kind of don't want this one to be special. Or we get some law of averages towards the other one. Alonso Martinez. Special. We're going to get all standards today. Nice to see the pictures are through. Right, Talis Magno number 3. Thomas Romero number 1. Kai Truin number 1. I think these are the last ones we're doing, isn't it? Yeah. The final 3. Right, Magno, come on, man. Give us... Oh, delayed. Come on. Special. Yes! Special Magno! Number 3. Yes! We glitchy. I can dig it. I can dig it. We glitchy number. Come on. Buzzing. Right, Thomas Romero. Oh, the wee glitchy on the wee glitchy there. Oh, this is a cool picture, by the way. Look at like Thomas Romero, by the way. Giving it large. Right, Kai Truin, come on, man. Special edition. Oh. Yeah, we got Magno. We got Magno. That was good fun. That was good fun. What about Unlimited? Ooh! Special. Come on, please. I want this whole collection to be special, so not getting a guy at special is a bit annoying. High rare was a special, Mikey Basson. Well done. Unlimited. Let's have a look at the old NYC collection now. We've got a Romero. Cool pose. Love and Life. Got a special edition Max Murray. I keep forgetting about that because he's just a non-entity. There's the Magno in. Love that. I've got some special editions, don't I? I kind of wanted to see like all these like American like depth players. I kind of wanted to get all the American editions of them, but they were getting bidded up and stuff. So I'm not paying any more than. Can I maybe even check that now? Auctions, Road to America editions, rare, team, New York. Yeah, like Barrera, Acito. Got no bids on them. Cavallo. Yeah, I kind of fancied getting all these guys that would be like one bid merchants as we American editions. The ones that are American. Don't really care about getting these other guys that are not American with it. I don't think it looks cool for them, personally. The threes we really want, obviously, but that can wait. But yeah, this guy's actually in the squad once in a while, so don't mind bidding on that. It's probably going to be the only one I do right now. That is kind of a waste. I'm almost certainly never going to play him. Unless there's a mad injury crisis, and if that's the case, it's probably not going to be a good match. But in any case, we do what we do. We've went one bid only on it. So if you want to outbid me, knock yourself out. Big strapping young defenders are always interesting as well. But yeah, I'm not in any mad rush to do any of that. Was there something else I was kind of half eyeing up? A wee budget collection piece here or there? That's what I'm now beginning to wonder. I had put some of it off for some of that MLS limited action. This Fenerbahce thing has been fun this year. The last game obviously was a bit of a kick in the stones. Wow, Szymanski. I did say it at the weekend he could do well. What was the match again? 100 for Szymanski this weekend. That's brilliant, by the way. Absolutely tippy top brilliant. Kavici's killing it. Yeah, I don't think there was anyone there. Maybe this. Oh, maybe Porto. Yeah, Oscar P's not going to be in price. Anyone here interesting? It's cheap, 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 cheap. Sota Catano. It's looking good all of a sudden. Let's look at this Porto thing again. Oh, maybe, yeah, I think William Gomez I was kind of thinking about for a few minutes, seeing all his Premier League links. Piakowski's down at 30 quid now, 60 when we didn't win him, so there's that. Kiwior's down at 30 quid still. He's moderately of interest to me still. And yeah, I'm looking at these. Yeah, City collection. Let's look at this. This has been exciting recently. There's an Akanji up. That doesn't happen often. Might just snap that, by the way. I've just bidded on somebody. This guy's an ETH guy. Only accepting money. Okay. Doesn't accept cash. Interesting. Interesting account you've got here, buddy. Interesting the tactic to sell this card you've got. Let's see if this guy would take my a wee offer. Let's see. Take a wee Ruben Diaz off him. 15 quid. Likely rejected. And likely regret it if I get it, to be honest with you. Because he's injured now, isn't he? But yeah, that collection's actually been giving some momentum recently, so why not? Why not? Yeah, I don't think there's anything else I was kind of half thinking about. Yeah, I'm kind of alright. Bots should have limits on bidding. Zenlock and Santonio always sniping cheap auctions. The one Daniel SR on the market is also only ETH. Yeah. Especially if there's no card trade available. Like, there's no way of Like even that guy rejected my offer. Rapid. Yeah, I didn't expect that to happen. It was just like, that's my balance. See if it buys me a card. I've been interested in Marmadashvili. Has he got an injury discount? Not yet. I think he's injured, isn't he? Yeah, I don't think there was anything else really half on my radar or my shopping list this year at the moment. Let's scrape through the barrel here, see if there's anything underlying. Any wee bubble collection? It's like, oh yeah, that wee guy just tops it off. Or no, I don't think so. These are all classics for the most part. What about Benfica? Anyone stupid cheap in here? Oh, I meant it. 17 quid isn't quite stupid cheap. He's like so old, but World Cup around the corner. Sheldrup looks the part, doesn't he? Yeah, I think I've kind of turned over the rocks. I'm not sure there's anything else to kind of get on with until tonight. We come back for rewards. Maybe pick up some of this as well. We'll craft some cards. I might open up some stuff. Maybe something else will come to me, something I've forgotten. Maybe some bids I've sent or some cards I've tried to get I've missed out on. Yeah, some Celtic depth guys I'm kind of missing. I do kind of want to fill this out a wee bit. Like Mvuka, like and Adamu. I like them as Celtic additions because, like, Mvuka, if he goes back to fucking Norway and is half decent, I won't mind having a laugh and use that. Like with this Josh Clark as well, I keep meaning to check if he's still playing for Thistle. It's Thistle pushing towards the top of the league. Tony Watt leading the line. I think he's out injured right now. He's doing some of the analysis for them actually. But yeah, they're looking to go through second. Is that automatic? No, it's a playoff position. Fair enough. And Partick, goalkeeper, Josh Clark, 31. Yeah, so if they go up, will they definitely play him? Not a definite, is it? Pug's got that. Surely he's going to say, I just want this because it's a Celtic card, and isn't too much of a Yasser Esprit. I take that. Balikwisha and Mvuka. Take that. Go on, Pug. You can do that. Take some of those guys off me. I'd rather Adamu was down at this price, to be honest with you. 33 quid is wild. I don't think he's got any Celtic cards that are like out there. I think he's only ever been instant buy and nobody's ever paid the money for him. Yeah, it's only 6 cards, man. One on auction, 3 crafts. I guess instant buy has 2 sitting there for him. And he's not been playing, so he's not been getting spitted out. Can he attempt to play? Then he might come out again. Ev Nino, I'm pretty sure we know who that is, don't we? We know this account, I know we do. Big Champion Limited cards for this guy. Bit of MLS and stuff. Tanny. Rares are kind of everywhere, aren't they? I wonder if this guy would do a wee swapperoo. Airsoy 40. Add move. This one. 447. We card swap with me. Yeah, I don't mind doing that. See if he minds. Yes, sorry for asking this, Quinny, in your chat. Does Quinny still have membership thing? Yeah, I'm sure he does. I just don't. Yeah, he does. Is the answer. Sure. Has he been on his own channel? He was on. Me and Harry were on Harry's channel. He probably has a link in the description of his last thing. And if you leave a comment, I'm sure he'll answer you. Yeah, I don't mind that. And Vicky, I don't think we could do a wee sneaky bot swap around, shirt swap thing. I've sent an offer after that. Another Vickers. How many Vickers does that have? Do I want another one? I'm not sure. He has played this season, actually. The Halloween edition would be kind of funny for him because he's also been absent. It's been dead. And what else do I normally have a wee gander and a look at when I'm thinking like this? Seattle, I've got one card to get. Then maybe try and buy it because Pavel's got it. Yeah, let's try and send him the ETH. Go on, Pavel. Just geese it, man. Now, I did kind of half bank on getting that Cleveland as like the player edition to get me to 5%. So, not really ruling out that. Maybe don't go back for that as a degen moment if it ever becomes like not ridiculously priced. Yeah, I don't really think there's anything else here to really scratch into. This is it. Yeah, the Fletty. We've looked here, we've looked here. Yeah, okay, let's look at the Bayer one and the Fletty one. Odd on for £2, I don't mind. Anyone else here? I'd like to get a Po Angelopalo because I've bought a lot of Venezia gear recently. I'm not sure he's even at them anymore. But yeah, I don't mind buying an Odilon for £2. I've won him before. I think even in this season, in fact. And we needed 30 more points, which we've got Hinchapi, who'll get his... Yeah, I think that will be enough. I think we'll get there now, finally. Leverkusen, we're done with that. So what's the other one? A Fletty. Yeah, we're like one player off, aren't we? Yeah. Felix is probably somebody I'd be in, or Correa. I'd be quite interested in for this. Yeah, I think Correa at 13, I'll take that. Yeah, I'll definitely take that. It was like that price before he went there, then he spiked, and he was kind of normal. There we go, it's went through. Awesome. That's actually quite good. Helps my Lorente and my other guys in here. I did look at All Black when he was injured, but don't really need another All Black in my life right now. Felix is still considerable, or still to be considered, but wow, Hermoso's doing alright right now. Is that still Roma he's at? Yeah. I like Hermoso, by the way. Selic. Oh yeah, and Angelino's injured. Is he ever going to come back? Maybe he's on the bench. Do you know, I don't mind Hermoso. I think for £3 I'd buy that. He's a solid centre back. Wee bit of streak money's went quite far so far, hasn't it? Just rounding off some of these pieces. Yeah, I feel better about that now that they're both. Well, that's not there yet, but it will be. Still don't know what to do with Girona. I think I'm going to trash this eventually and get a previous season that matches my super rare. That's probably going to be when I'm like peak bored. Yeah, I don't think I feel this Miami thing I kind of wanted to round off. It's getting really cheap. A lot of the guys that are available, they're all like £3 and stuff, except for Messi, obviously, and stuff. But again, I'm in no rush to spend money on this. Oh, there's Big Biscuits. I'll buy that. That's good. Big Biscuits. Boom. Glad I checked that. That's good. I wanted that card. Shove him in the vault. Probably. Oh, Mason. What was the thing that we were talking about? I missed you. I missed you last week. We'll do your thing if it's still valid right now. I'll sit and do that with you. But otherwise, no, I'm not taking. But we missed you last week, mate. Mason, good to see you in the chat. So we'll do something like that now if you want. If you've got something that we tried to do or when we were meant to do the other day and didn't get to it. I'm glad I got that biscuits. So what offers have I got out? I've got like £2 sitting there now. Pavel's going to ask for like 20 quid for that Seattle guy, like he always does. Offers sent. Adamu shirt swap. Josh Clark for trash. Yeah, Batterina. I tried to get him. Let's go back to the cards. I know I've listed a bunch of them to use this midweek. You think could help me hit streak 3? Midfielder situation. What MLS midfielder? Ah, yeah, cool. I'll pick up with that in 2 seconds, buddy. I need to keep these two, but you're available. Coelho, you will also be available. You will be available. Brandon buys a giveaway. Giveaway. Sociedad, giveaway. Forsberg, you'll be available. Musa, you'll be available. Truin, you'll be available. Peltola, available. But Kenny as well. And then, yeah, I think Wesley. I've got 2 Wesleys, don't I? I don't want 2 Wesleys. So you're also, yeah, he is available. Good. Right, let's see what Pavel's wanting for the. He wants £3. I see your £3 and I'll offer you £2. You tyrant. Probably Michael. Yeah, I don't see why not. Wednesday is kind of open in the channel schedule these days. Member streams on this channel are Thursdays where we do gallery reviews and all that other good stuff. So if you're looking forward to that, Thursdays is normally the day. So Mason Miller, MLS mid for streak 3. Let's do it, buddy. Apologies for the delay. This will be the last kind of segment of the stream. And then I'll love yous and leave yous. I'll be back tonight for rewards, of course. Let's have a peeky peek. In season. Oh no, it doesn't matter actually, because we might have classic flexes. ML to the S. Goalkeeper. Alright. Can we look at matchups tab for a bit of guidance? Just for match odds. Live game week. Is there no option to filter to MLS? Just group it. So let's see. LA look really good at home at Colorado here. Clean sheet percentages. Or we're after midfielders here, aren't we? So we're after a bit of everything. San Jose at home to Austin's probably where I'm going to lead this, I think, for the midfield spot. Let's look at the in-seasons we've got. Yeah, Mason, you've got all the good guys here. I think that's the only thing. Oh, I love that your Rangers card's using in there for you. I would, yeah, I think the only thing midfielder wise, like San Diego have the fixture. They're at home at Austin. Sirikas, Bolleru, and was there not another guy? I think it was maybe just the two of them, but I thought there was another guy. They've been killing it. At home to Austin, that's a really good fixture for a mid. You've got NFM, Fernandez Marcao. I'd gladly use him as well. I think this is a good game for him. And for New York, I think it'll just work out well. Orlando, Toronto. Yeah, I think San Jose mids are the way to go, Mason. Other than who you've kind of got everyone else you could possibly choose from. And if you're stuck or you're not confident in any of these guys, or you get to team 3 and you're stuck for options, I think the San Jose mids are who I'd be adding in. But yeah, you've got it locked, mate. That's the only thing I think you could add in, Mason, really, looking at this, that would really give you something you don't have there already. Yeah, that's the only thing, mate. You literally have everything else a man could want. Haskell, good to see you. We looked at these guys last week, I'm sure, and points per pound, fixture form, outlook. Sirikas. Let's just do San Jose. Maybe the long way for the shortcut here. Smashing LAFC 4-1. Sirikas 71, LaRue 75. Like, they're a pair. Like, they do well together. And even when one doesn't, like if LaRue did like a 42, that's the game week that Sirikas does like 80 or something like that, so they've got a good like combo between them. Werner's cool now as well, isn't he? But I think if you're stuck for mids, they're not the best in the world, but they're literally the only thing you don't have. It's one of the best fixtures for the midweek, and they're very usable. And I dare say I'd go out on a limb to say that they're affordable if we look at Sirikas here. First of all, limited in season, 23 quid. He's probably, yeah, he's kind of jumping up a wee bit now down to form. And then the last guy, what was his name again? LaRue. Bo LaRue. He's been at it too. And he's a limited in season. If we're on a wee bit more of a nippier budget, 16 quid. Not really much of a different outlook on the player. If anything, Bo LaRue's got a better tail of the tape than Sirikas. Sirikas is only 20 though. That's wild. Are they both mad young? Yeah, that's crazy. That's a good little crop they've brought through there, by the way. Fair play to them. Pep Biel, says Mikey Basson. Didn't see him in your roster either. And they're playing New York this week. No, if they've played New York, they're playing Orlando now. He's good. Pep Biel is good. Limited in season 17. Excuse me, everyone. Right in between the two of them price-wise. If you want a DP level guy, I suppose he's the pick, isn't he? But I think for this week, the fixture at home to Austin really suits San Jose. They just smashed LA. I think Austin have been on the road 2 games in a row now as well. San Jose was one of the big shouts from me and Harry on the Friday spot. I paid less for the rares, I bet, by the way. I bet. But yeah, you literally have every conceivable good fun option. So mate, yeah, that's kind of where I'd be at, Mason. And yeah, a lot of you guys have asked for it, so I think I'll come back and we'll do like an MLS little deadline midweek tomorrow. Feels like fun. Maybe see if Harry's up for it. see if Harry's maybe up for a wee cheeky cool hour. It'll just be me talking about New York, I suppose, and then I've got a wee odd or a sod here and there, I suppose. Oh yeah, what about see the Road to America team? Oh no, I need to use the Amundsen. I thought maybe I could use the random Dessler there. No, no, he's got a random team. He's fine. Offer rejected from Pug for the Josh Clark. Behave, man. Come on. Let's look at that available list again. Who is just absolutely not of any use? I've not used that Chibios anywhere, have I? Live? Uh-oh. Yeah, we don't want to send that then. Let's go Sucic, Wesley. Go on, Pug. Be reasonable here, man. Be reasonable. It's Josh Clark we're talking about here. Right, offers sent. Got that back out. We've got this out to Pavel. And we've got a wee shirt swap offer here to Ersoy. That's fun. That's fun. Sweet. And then I did just degen a wee bit there, didn't I? What did I bring in? Yes, brilliant, Rico. Early bird catches the worm sometimes in Sorare, doesn't it? Oh, yeah. Hermoso, Correa, Odilon. Yeah, they're nice ads. Could have probably used Correa for midweek, shouldn't I? Do I have any goalkeeper for a arena? Even at limited? Nah, not really, do I? Okay. Should have maybe did that a bit earlier. Anyway, hey guys, a lot of fun today. We'll be back tomorrow. We'll do a wee bit of an MLS thing. Because why the heck not? You guys want it? Let's do it. I'm after it. We'll be back tonight for rewards. And be sure to check out, what did we put out yet? Oh, yesterday we did MFL Monday night. We had a good fun stream, but it broke in the middle. Mini Quinny pulled the cord on the Wi-Fi. If you're a channel member, you can just watch the streams back if you want in their entirety. But I edited them together. So there's an MFL video out there for Monday night. Even if you watched, it means a lot, the viewing figures for it, if I can just be honest with you. If you need to stick something on in the background for 5 minutes, it would mean a lot if you chose that. If you've already seen it, if you haven't seen it, of course, check it out in its entirety. See if we play. A wee like and a comment goes a long way as well to supporting the content and helping me with the video. Rejected again? Come on, buddy. Come on, man. It's a red X card, man. What are we doing? So yeah, that, and we've got a lot more MFL content this week with the manager interviews that we had, and one or two other things in the pipeline as well. Yeah, thanks everyone who tuned in today. Hope you've had fun. Good luck with your rewards tonight. I'll see you there for it. Good luck with all the stuff we've just locked in and all the rest of it. And yeah, I'll see you tonight. Take care.